everyone, I'm Vivian. Welcome to South County Community Center. Today we will learn to prepare a Thanksgiving feast. I will help you to prepare a Cornish hen. We're going to have traditional stuffing and we're going to have candied yams. Starting with our Cornish hen, make sure that your Cornish hen is fresh and after you've rinsed it, and make sure it has never been frozen. You place that onto your cooking sheet. And I have some garlic and olive oil that I put in the blender, and that is one of my secrets that I use often on most of my meats. We have some thyme, we have some basil, we have a lot of herbs and spices that we will put in, some sage, and salt and pepper to taste. Make sure that you just put that on top. You don't need to just rub in some of the sauce on your Cornish hen. Put the salt in and add your pepper. And place into the oven. Your oven is at 425 for 35 to 45 minutes, or until the temperature reaches 160 degrees. Our second preparation will be the stuffing. You will have a pan. We have the breadcrumbs mixture here. And you can add your water. No need to boil. You add some of that good olive oil and garlic sauce, and we're going to add some butter. We're going to add some onions, and we're going to add some parsley. We're going to add some basil and other herbs and spices. Make sure it's fresh. We cut it fresh and we dice up our onions and our peppers. You just have the onions, just cut them crossways and dice them very small. Very small. Watch your fingers. And the pepper, we're going to do the same with that. You have different color peppers, multicolored, or whatever color you like. Whatever you like to taste. They're not hot peppers, they're just bell peppers. And that's how we do those. So once everything is done, we'll just mix it up in the pan. No need to cook first, and we just pop that in the oven as well. And that will be for 35 minutes. And the next preparation, we have our yams. Our yams, we cut those and we can dice them smaller. You peel them first. And I've already done some here, and I've boiled them already ahead of time. So we're going to take those and put into a pan, a baking pan. And we're going to add some brown sugar. To your liking, I have dark brown sugar. And we're going to put some butter in there. And I have some nutmeg. I have some ginger, ground ginger. All of the spices are fresh. Some allspice and cinnamon. And we take that and we just pop that in the oven. I have some marshmallows, but we're going to add that when they're almost done because we don't want those to melt down. We just want them to brown. So we just pop that in the oven as well. And that will cook at the same time as the Cornish hen. And then we have some string beans here. What we do with those is you dice the ends off. You want to cut the ends off of these beans and make them nice and fresh. And I have a dish ready here for you. We're going to put those in the steamer. We're going to add a little water to that. Just a little bit. And just dump those green beans in there. And when you do that, we're going to put in a little pat of butter. And we add a little bit of onions and a little bit of red and white onions. And then we put the lid on that and just let them steam. I don't add any sodium because it's not good to cook with the salt. You wait until after it's done, and then you can add sodium if you like. We're finished with the first meal. Now we have another meal, and that's the Alaskan salmon cakes. We have some coleslaw, and we have baked yams. So for the Alaskan salmon cakes, what we're going to do is we're going to take a can of salmon, you drain it out, and you put the salmon in a bowl. We're going to take some dried herbs and add to that salt and pepper to taste. And we can add some peppers to that, some diced peppers, and some red onions. And then we will add some mayonnaise to that, and 1 egg. You will need some breadcrumbs with that. We'll add some breadcrumbs to that. And we mix that up to make patties. As we mix that up, I will get my oil ready in the pan because we will be frying these. We should be able to get at least 4 salmon cakes out of 1 can. And that's a very good non-costly meal and very nutritious for you. So you pat your patties out and you just place them in the oil. That smells great. Just put them in the pan and they will do their own thing. Oh, sounds great. Okay, let me change my gloves here. Okay, for our coleslaw, what we're going to do is we have some shredded cabbage. How I shredded it is to just cut it very thin. Very thin. Julienne. Just very thin slices like that. Take your time. Then we'll put that into a bowl. And we have some red cabbage that we did the same to. You will put that in the bowl. And we have some carrots that we just simply grated. You just grate the carrots. Don't hurt your knuckles. We don't want you hurt. Just grate the carrots, and that's very easy to do. And we'll put some parsley, fresh parsley in there. And some diced pineapples. I like to have a different flavor. And we have a poppy seed mayonnaise vinaigrette that I whipped up earlier. And we just add that to the mix. And that is our coleslaw. And just mix it with your hands. Don't be afraid. You're just going to turn it. And coat it, and that's all you do. And we do have some celery seeds to put in at the last.
And take
Oh,
a look at it.
For my stuff.
Okay, did you get some pictures of the whole setup? Awesome.
Oh, nice.
And then we got some nice little cutaways for this stuff. Okay, what about a tip for safety working with poultry and fish when you're
poor man's meal right there, you know that.
That's Vivian's favorite.
You guys make it all the time?
But now we're not yet open, so Vivian's
Put melted blue cheese on them.
Oh, hey, can you film me eating the salmon cake?
Sister, they opened the, what is this? Sister, do we have a tray here?
Corazon.
They opened the stuff out here.
Who?
They opened the lunch table. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We should have got some nice pictures of the table when it was all set up before it got trashed.
Wow, I worked on that thing.
I know, I didn't get any. Did you, Israel?
No, you guys didn't?
I know.
Oh, no.
No, we didn't.
Oh, my God. That was the best setup ever. Yeah, I'll practice on what I need to say. Let me tell you why I got tongue-tied on that. Vivian's, whatever. I almost said Vivian's kicking kitchen. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side so we don't contaminate anything.
She opened the stuff. It is all open.
Hey, can we get a shot, maybe you pulling that hen and putting it on a nice little plate, a pretty plate or something? That would be nice.
Actually, that was my pretty plate.
You can use that one.
That was my pretty plate.
Or we can put it back.
Oh, no, that's good. Oh, God, it looks good. And put your little gizzards and stuff in there, too, as well.
Do you have a pot holder?
Right there, is it one there? No. On the side? Right here, there's two behind you, sir.